Hi everybody, Army P here for eXplorminate, and welcome to my ongoing Let's Play of XCOM UFO Defense. Now, what I have done is, we're at the point of the game where I'm going to be trying to not show you every one of the missions that I do. Just a lot of times we have to intercept smaller craft, and it doesn't make for terribly interesting viewing, and often our current soldiers are so good that we end up mopping the map with them, and it doesn't really, make for interesting viewing. We want to kind of progress the story that we're telling right now, and that is one of the defense of Earth, and these smaller, insignificant type of interceptions to these smaller craft aren't terribly progressive. So what I've done is I've actually gone through a single mission. Nobody got hurt, but we did get a lot of promotions, and so I want to show just the promotions that some of the troopers got, because we ended up increasing our roster, which have automatically brought a ton of our seasoned veterans up in their ranks. Additionally, it also meant that the construction of our psionic laboratory is complete. In doing so, we will actually get to, at the end of the month, add our troops for psionic training. That being said, our soldiers here, a ton of them have gotten promotions. You can see here Bass is now a captain, Army P a captain as well. Smite 78 is now our XCOM colonel. Oxy got promoted to sergeant. Jarhead is now sergeant, and this latest iteration of SF Jarhead in this clone has done exceptionally well. He's got 7 kills in 6 missions. Normally he only lives about 2 missions, so this is quite the accomplishment. Silica Ruin is sergeant. Dogmeat is a sergeant, and everybody's favorite, Trump is a sergeant. We also got some additional troopers that I just added to the mix, so if again you want to be added to the XCOM roster, let me know. And we've also got Garland back, who is now a clone. He's out of the vats, you're back in the roster. We're kind of looking at the end of the June. Oh, PSYAMP is now done. Perfect. The PSYAMP can be only used by soldiers with a psionic skill. During combat, click on the PSYAMP and you can select the attack button. Select a target with the cursor. There are 2 types of psionic attacks. We can try to panic a unit. The attack is successful. It will reduce the target's morale and may cause it to panic. Additionally, we also have the option for mind control. If this is successful, we can gain an immediate control of the enemy unit as if it was one of our own. It is more difficult to be successful with this type of attack. Right now I've got the flying suit on research, the new fighter transport on research. Off camera we are also able to get the blaster launcher completely researched, so I'm able to use that. Although I'm going to be using it very sparingly and probably on large UFO missions or base attacks. So what are we going to learn next? Let's go for alien food, just because I'm interested. Some of these things are just for, just for fun and lore. I'm not going to build any PSYAMPs because we can't use it till our troops start getting... oh, and by the way, I've also built a firestorm. So our first mission is... You can see how much faster this mission is, or this firestorm is. That's a decent-sized UFO. Hopefully if we take it down with just the avalanche missiles, it might be worth us to go on that mission. Typically, once we get to using our fusion cannons or blaster cannons, it's not really worth it because the Illyrium 115 has probably been destroyed. So we're probably not going to do that mission. Ooh, new fighter transport. The Lightning, transporter and combat craft, a crude but effective replication of the alien propulsion systems. I'm not going to bother even building that one just because it automatically gives us the option to do the ultimate craft, the Avenger, and that by the time I actually built the Lightning, we probably already have researched the Avenger. And we got another one. Of course, we'll take the Firestorm out there just because its speed is unmatched. And this isn't... These ships just simply aren't worth going and risking our troops for. I'm just going to let it live. We still get actually interesting. We actually get a point system from shooting them down versus just having it there. Oh, good. The XCOM Project Monthly Report. We got an excellent rating of 2176. USA, France, Russia, Italy, Spain, China, Japan, and India. Brazil, Nigeria, Egypt, and Canada are particularly happy with our progress in dealing with a localized alien incursion and have agreed to increase their funding. Australia is unhappy with our ability to deal with the alien activity in the territory and has decided to reduce its financial commitment. Now, because we have the PSYAMP ability, we can actually do psionic training. So we are going to probably choose our top 10, which will probably be Boss, Army P, of course, Smite 78 as our captain. We will choose Oxy, Animander Rake, SF Jarhead, Silica Ruin, let's say Dogmeat. What do we got? Two more. Laputin Machine, and geez, I don't know. I honestly don't. I think it's bad luck to give a guy called Redshirt psionic training, but we're gonna do it anyway. If, that's going to be our initial round. Okay, so we are at the 1st of July. What are we looking at for our monthly? We've got a lot of money. I think what I'm going to do, you know what's funny? I'm actually going to build a second. I'm going to get some more avalanche missiles because I only got 13. We'll probably top that up to a good, let's say, 30 for the total ones. I'm actually going to purchase a few more engineers. Maybe 15 more. And 10 more scientists. That'll be a good choice. I'm going to take one more tank and a few more. Get that right up to 50, I think, here. That's a big purchase right there. That takes us down to about 3.3 million dollars. What I'm kind of curious of is Australia says that they're ticked off with our inability to deal with the actual incursion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip the craft, and I'm going to see what Australia is all ticked off about. So who's right now in our Sky Ranger? We've got Smite 78, Oxy, Animator Rake, Jarhead, Silica Ruin, Trump, and we've got a few more of our rookies. I think I'm going to take off Chatelain and Redshirt just because I want some people to be, if there's a mission there. My intention here is actually to go and see why Australia is so ticked off. I think there's an alien base there, and why not attack an alien base? That being said, we got 10 total soldiers. I'm not going to be interested in taking anybody captive this time, so there's no point in having the small launchers. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the rocket launcher, and I'm going to take one of our fabled blaster launchers. Med kits at 5. Smoke grenades were good. I don't typically use them. Heavy plasma, we got 9. This looks like exactly where we're going to be. And armor. Personal. Everybody looks like they got personal or power suits. That's good. So I'm going to take the actual Sky Ranger. I'm going to see what Australia's all ticked off about. Alright, we're just going to take down some of these UFOs in the meantime. Where are we here? And again, we're just going to do a heavy attack because there's no point. I'm probably never going to do these smaller missions. Just get them running completely out of there. We still get the points. It still gives us a positive monthly report. We're going to patrol here for a little bit. See if there's any alien bases in Australia. You'd think there would be. Just me trying to figure out where those, oops, stop. Selected new target, we'll go to this small, Guam. Geography's a little bad. Seemed like it. We got 43% fuel, so I will select a new target. We'll go to one more small island and see if we can't find anybody. Oh, look at this. We are awesome. Sky Ranger, let's select a new target. We knew there was an alien base around there. Yeah, we're going to attack that alien base. You don't even worry about it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set the timer for 0. We typically don't use smoke bombs in these base attacks. Silica Ruin is the first XCOM trooper to get to use the blaster bomb. And I think we're going to use it just to show it off, have some fun. Okay. What do we got here? It's a nice little corner. This is actually a good spot to start off at. Probably weren't going to be expecting us, so that'd be the best part. Alright. Army P is down. I'm going to basically have him over here with some nice reactive shot. Trump, as always, is always he's at the, I'm actually at the other location. Again, we started off at a decent point. We didn't have 4 points at... Oh, hello. I wonder if we're going to be able to... Nice. We are facing floaters, which is good, because floaters are, relatively speaking, are rather easy to exploit. The only issue is, of course, the Reapers, and that looks like that's what we have here. Alright, Smite, what do you say? Can't fire, can't fire. See them. I'm going to take Smite back. Get him a nice overwatch. He's our colonel, right? So we can't lose him. No way, Jose. I have no idea if he's Mexican or not, but let's just say that. In the meantime, boss, of course, he's going to go down and do his cover and fire. I think I'm going to see if anybody's in this elevator. Isn't. He's got 31 time units left, so we're just going to park him there for the time being. Oxy. So glad that he can join us with that kick butt ponytail. Back, I just want to make sure that we're not going to get tapped. It's kind of an unusual base format that we're looking at so far. I don't typically see that too often. You almost get used to playing this game so much that certain base formats are there. Silica Ruin taking with our new blaster launcher. He's just simply going to park himself in the corner because I am definitely going to show you the blaster bomb today and all the awesome abilities that it has and why it's been such a... It wrecked us so bad. And Tens and Power is back, of course. New cloned unit, rocking an 80s ponytail that would make any wrestler from the 80s jealous. Oh, hello. That was weird. I kind of saw like an alien movement near... Oh, run away, run away. Oh, it's because of the... Wow, we are lucky that boss didn't get shot by that floater. Oh, he kind of shot right through the wall there, didn't he? Alright, good shooting. We also had someone else do a reactive shot to a... Where are we here? Oh, we were split right in half. So SF Jarhead actually shot this Reaper, so I don't know if I wanted him to do full 3 shots. We'll see if we can't get him just with 1. Nope. How about 2? Nope. How about 3? There we go. Have a nice day. Okay, Trump. I get to move up. Oh, there's another one. Perfect. We are absolutely rocking it right now. I'm gonna pull Trump back. Get Animan to rake to see if what we can see around that corner. He's got 30 if he does. Perfect. What's up there? No one knows what's up there yet, so I'm gonna put him right here. And I think I'm gonna get... Trump's only got 25 time units. That should be fine. Where is my tank? I'm gonna go back to the tank and do a little bit of scouting. Right now we're actually doing not too bad, although floaters are, they're challenging the beginning of the game, but I find them the easiest to completely wreck when it comes to later on in the game. Oh, look at this. Does he have enough time units to shoot? He does. Perfect. Welcome to Wreckland, population U. Okay, now the time being, I'm going to take Laputin Machine, and I think I'm going to get him stacked up, ready to go what's inside of this door. What else we got here? Army P. I'm going to get him to cover this arc of fire. Of course, we've got Silica Ruin. Okay, we've got Trump here, Smite, Jarhead, and Oxy. Can't see him be over here. No, no one yet. What do you have? 21 with the time units to look? Oh, that's kind of odd, isn't it? Well, this, I'm guessing, is probably might be where the leader ends up being. We don't really have to cover too much of our flanks here. What else we got? SF Jarhead's completely done. He shot that Reaper, and of course Smite. So let's just see if he can see anything. Smite. Nothing yet. Okay, I'm gonna take him back and end the turn there. I don't want to be brash and start saying that we can, you know, kick butt and take names. Okay. I get animated rake to move forward. Wow, look at this. No line of fire. Okay, I'm going to do animated rake to do a 4-shot. It did not work very well at all. My fear is that depending on the time units, this could be actually a problem for us. I wonder if you move up and do one, you can do 1 shot. No, not enough time. Oh, it's because you had to turn. Son of a gun. Get him out of luck of fire. Well, Trump, you're a sergeant now. And it doesn't look like the time units caught up with him. Wow, Trump is just rocking it. I don't even know how he does it, quite frankly. Winning the hearts and minds, I suppose. Good shot, old man. Okay, Oxy, I'm going to get you to move up and see if you can't see anybody over here. Doesn't look like anybody's there. Get you to kneel down. I'm going to get SF Jarhead to provide you with cover movement. The two of you guys work as a fire team, clearing the arcs of fire against that south perimeter. I also don't want to leave Smite by himself, so I think I'm going to team up Smite with Trump and with Oxy. Okay, get that tank to move around. The Starns right now, we've had some contacts, but I don't even think we've had a single shot. Oh, hello. That looks like a blaster bomb or a stun launcher. Tank's doing just fine. Okay, boss. And Laputin machine. Looks like you got an elevator. Again, strange. Let's go up and see what's up. Okay, we got a 3-way elevator machine. I hate these, so I'm just going to take Laputin down. And he's stuck there. Hopefully no one comes through. We do know that there is a large cloning type facility here, so I'm going to poke a hole right here. Sometimes it takes about 3 shots. Or more, apparently. Got one more shot in you there, Bass? Wow, that's a tough wall. What a waste. Gate 10's in power. Let's go out there and do what you can see. You get Army P to work with you on your fire team. Like a large abduction type cell area. I think that pretty much takes care of where we are. Oh, there's another Reaper. Nice shot. Tanzan Powers clones. Tanzan Powers clones. Good to go. Oh, wow. Army P, what a shot. That was a great shot. Did you see how long that was? Impressive. Okay, so this is one of those points I think, because I heard someone else over here. I don't know if he's on the 2nd floor or not, but I might be getting Silica Ruin too. I wonder if I should destroy that Reaper, because I know there's a Reaper over here. I think I'm actually going to take Tanzan Power back a little bit and get Army P out of the Arc of Fire. Because you know that there's probably going to be some type of reactive fire inside that cloning facility. And I'm going to get the tank to move up. Oh, there he is. Have a nice day. Son of a gun. Ugh. Back up the tank here. He doesn't have enough to take out that Reaper. I wonder if Tanzan Power's got enough to move. He doesn't. I wonder if... Jeez. Okay, so we've had no problems there. Seems... Let's try to see if Boss can actually punch that one more time. We'll do 3 more shots. That's it. Damn it. Alright. Let's go Laputin machine. Do you got anybody here? Good. Okay. I'm actually going to move Boss up to work with Laputin machine, and I'm going to stick him apparently there. And hope that no one comes down that place. Boss. Who else do I got going? Oh yeah, I got Smite. So we're going to take Animator Rake, and we're going to see what's up in this... Oh, well, that's hideous. Some type of harvesting area. We've got a human skeleton, half a human body, some internal organs. Ugh. Possibly be that floater was just enjoying a nice meal. Gotta take Trump to see if there's anybody around this corner. Hopefully not. Okay, again, over here, I'm going to take him... Oh, not enough time to take him down. That's unfortunate. And who else do I got? Army P for reaction. And, of course, Smite. I'm going to take some Army or Smite over here to see if you can see anybody in this. And I hate these, that strange fungus-type area. Looks like we had a little bit of movement. Oh, we got a shot on. I'm not too sure who that was going after, though. Oh! Well, it looks like someone who took a reaction shot at that Reaper. Where are you? Oh, that must have been, again, Army View. I wonder what his reaction shot is. Reactions 54, not bad. It was also helped that he had nice shot, nice shot. Perfect. They're probably the absolute worst. I believe that is a blaster bomb, so let's see if we can take this guy out. Perfect. Didn't want that being launched. Oh, hello. The tank might be having a bad day. I wonder if I can get Oxy. Oh, I probably should have stopped there. I don't want to get her too close just in case the wall collapses. So let's get SF Jarhead. I wonder if he can actually take a shot on. Or even see him. No, I can't even see him. Shame. The blaster won't get in there. I don't want to try to turn that corner. I do believe that this alien right here has a blaster bomb. It could be the end of our tank, but we just ordered a new one, so tanks can be replaced. People can't. I'm going to move the troops up, 10s in power, and I'm going to... What can I do there? Army people have 0 by doing that. I also don't want to get them too close to this. Probably we're going to stick them right here. I know that there's probably some type of reactive fire there, so... Laputin machine, can you open that door and see if you can see anybody, please? Got one. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, Laputin! Okay, get back under fire, or back under cover here. And I will go up, and I will get Boss to give you a hand. You guys will stay here for the time being. He's only got 29 time units. Smite. Where are we going to go with you, Smite? I think I hate these things. I actually don't even want to go back into there. Ends up being just a mess. Oh, wow. Cool. Exactly what I said. Oh, come on, animated rake. There you go, buddy. I will get Boss to cover you from the rear. And there's another one. That's why I hate these things. There always ends up being some jerk there. Good shot, Smite. I'm going to get you back under cover. Poor animated rake. I can get him under cover. There was 2 of them there that we shot. Perfect. So the only thing that we're worried about as it stands right now... How is it that we can see this guy? Who's got eyes on that? Oh, this is the one that we shot earlier. Right, okay. If I come down here... Trump does. But he ends up being on the other side. That's not good. We actually want to bring him back up. We actually can't get him down there. Alright, let's see if he shoots. Oh, the floater... the floating... So the leader panicked, went into berserk. And he didn't fire. Wow. We're just going to take out this leader right now because I don't want him to shoot with that... that damn blaster launcher. I have no idea how we ended up doing that. We are very, very, very fortunate. Now, that being said, there is... I wonder if I can get a floater to come out and take it. And we can see another floater. There he is. See Laputin machine. Can you take another shot, please? You can do one more. Oh, we're really going to have to work on that. Now it's up to Boss to try to save Laputin. Down on one knee. 22. We should have 6 shots in total. Only need 1. Good to go, Boss. Good form, man. Good form, old man. Good form. Now that being said, we don't have to worry about that, guys. We're gonna move Tans and Power around here, just to make sure that we're not gonna get flanked. I have not seen as many. I've not seen as many Reapers that I actually thought that I would at this point in the game. Okay, super fire team, Vanamander Rake. Oh boy. stay right there with Animander Rake. I'm going to take up Smite. Anybody here? He's got 24. We're just going to park him in this corner for the time being. Oxy's got not much. I'm just going to get him to stack up. Animander Rake. It's SF Jarhead, who's got 69 time units, by the way. Pretty damn hilarious for the Marine to get that. And Trump finally. Hopefully no one there. Good. Down. He's at the other side of the cloning slash food place, so there doesn't seem to be anybody there. We're clearing pretty good here. Everybody seems good. Where is he? Everybody's gone berserker. I wonder if he knocked himself out there. I have no idea what he was blowing up there. That was strange. Okay, tanks going in. Anybody up here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we got one. So I'm going to back off. Just because I have no idea who's up there. I'm being... Who else can we move up into that area? So we've got our 2 troops. We've already cleared off one edge. Army P is just going to sneak in. See what he can see. Okay, there's nobody on this side. Same with our other 2 troops. Oxy's gonna... What was that, by the way? Was it a blaster? It was a blaster launcher. Boy, these are num-nums, man. We've got some good... we got some good loot off of this situation. And we're just gonna speed along. SF Jarhead's gonna follow along the tank. We should be good to go. Okay, there's a Reaper. Okay, Trump. Best shot. Good shooting, Tex. Right on. He's only with 14 time units, so I'm going to take him back a little bit. Smite's going to move forward. Ugh, I hate this area. What else do we got? Animator Rake's kind of by himself. I'm a little nervous. Just squatty. He doesn't know any better. I should. Doesn't seem to be anybody on there. So that was a big risk. I still haven't used the blaster launcher, so hopefully I'll be able to use that soon. Again, the boot machine not finding anybody. Boss, I'm going to get you to move up as a fire team member, please. We have a lot of a lot of those aliens are actually starting to become panicked. Yeah, so everybody's panicked. Navigators. I actually wanted the navigator because in the game, a navigator will tell you how to build a hyper coding machine. Wow, 2 blaster launchers. I was just curious. Sorry, Jarhead. I know I wasted your time units there, but I was actually just really curious about. We could maybe pick up a blaster launcher and try to get the navigator. But every time I do that, we end up losing one of our troops. So I don't want to do that. We can see it. Here we go. Oh, jeez. It didn't even hit the roof. It was like an imaginary. Oh, jeez. It was an imaginary rocket that there's no roofs. There's no ceiling, sorry, in XCOM. So instead of that hitting the ceiling, it just kind of flew into oblivion. Great. Okay, we've got it in for the breach. We're pretty lucky here. Animator Rake hasn't encountered anybody in this dark pit of despair, which is good. Jarhead's running out of energy. We've got Trump. I'm gonna get Trump to move up to see if there's anybody in this elevator unit. Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna put him up there just for... Well, he doesn't have enough time units. That's fine. And Smite, you've taken some bold risks, sir. Looks like we've got nobody there, so we're gonna just move you up to try to get your arcs of fire. Good. Oh wow. And I'm gonna stick Animander Rake this in for a reactive fire. It looks like... Oh yeah, we got Laputin machine, and again, no one's really there. No one's here or there. Looks like we're almost trying to search down the last alien in what do you call it? Terror from the Deep, which is XCOM 2. Ugh. There has been some curiosity as if I will eventually end up playing that game. I said that if I started up a Patreon and Kickstarter, and that Kickstarter gets to $5,000, because that will be the amount of alcohol I would need to consume while playing XCOM 2 Terror from the Deep. So if you're interested, if you're interested, just put your name down. Maybe I'll start a Kickstarter. It would be a hilarious Kickstarter to start, wouldn't it? Ah, there we go. Army P has taken out that one. I'm going to get him to back off. And I'm going to get the tank to show up just in case there's anybody else. Ooh, hello. How are you? What the heck? Oh, that's what he did. I don't even think he's got a weapon on him. Oh well. And, Oxy, get up in there, please. If he doesn't have a weapon on him, I wonder if there's a blaster launcher up there that we could... Doesn't look like it. Alright, take this guy out, please. It could actually be the last deck. Oh, not enough time minutes. What about a snapshot? Oh, now he's injured. Okay, one more. Where'd he go? Oh, we can't see him because of... Wow, smoke does provide good cover. Alright. I actually don't think that there's any more aliens in there. We may have just taken out an entire base without having a single casualty, which is damn impressive if you ask me. That being said, there might be one more just, you know, strolling around, trolling around. It's... Oh! Okay, so now we know where he is. I actually think that he's panicked. So that being said, I can get boss into position. Doesn't have a shot on. Okay, boss at 33. Yes! Oh, he did have a rifle. Oh, boss may have just shot Animator Rick in the face. Whoa. Friendly fire, boss. Watch yourself. I'm just going to check the arcs of fire and make sure Laputin machine's not going to have anybody show up on them. Again, one of these harvesting locations. Ah, I'm pretty sure that's a cow. I like cow as much as any red-blooded person, but I'll tell you right now, that's not the way I like to eat them. Okay, I'm just going to check to see, because I got a whole bunch of people kind of standing back, not doing anything. I think that might have been the last alien. We should get everybody out here. Just in case. Get the tank to move down. Get him out of there. Alright, what do you say? No, we've got one more. Nothing about panicking either. What above me? Oh yeah. Oh, right. Whoops. Okay, so I guess I will support Smite. Try to get something going here. I have no idea where this last alien could be. Again, with one of these, you know, what best describe them, some type of harvested, you know, vat that converts genetic material into some type of feed for the aliens. Hopefully we'll be able to find these guys. We got enough people in and around the area that we should... It's not... It wouldn't be inconceivable to run into this guy or have some type of movement. Tank, I'm going to move SF Jarhead. We're just trying to basically cover as many arcs as we possibly can. Again, with one of these feeding genetic material places. I really want to use this, the last blaster bomb, and show you guys, you know, what it looks like. I'll just keep Trump up there, I think, for the time being. Laputin machine, Tanzan, the tank. Stroll around. My recommendation to anybody who plays this game, to just use the tank. It is so much. It's such a great scout machine. And finally, we've got Oxy, who was able to take the final push inside of the actual alien command center. Bravo, sir. Okay, we've got Animator Rake, so I hope that there's not down here anymore. I hate this dark section. He's panicked, so we know that he's not armed. EB. All you have to do is get eyes on him, because I'm fairly certain I'm just going to absolutely destroy this guy with... I'm going to waste a complete blaster bomb just to show everybody what it's like. I'm going to get the tank over here. And scout this area. Boss, what do you say? Got a hiding guy somewhere or what? Why not just... You know, he's not going to be out there very often. What do you say there, Laputin machine? See some eyes over here, maybe? Again, I'm gonna come down Here, probably? Nothing, eh? Absolutely nothing. What was SF Jarhead was saying in the comments section below? The most dangerous part of any mission is the beginning and the mop-up. He was absolutely right. There's been so many opportunities that we've had to walk out of a mission with, relatively unscathed. And we always end up getting... What's on here? Oh, it's because she was hanging out with the... because Oxy was hanging a little bit out in the smoke, she's got a little bit of a white bar on her health bar. If it reaches to the top, she actually ends up getting knocked unconscious. That's what that means. And... Jarhead? I don't know where everybody is. Where is the last alien? Hiding somewhere fun. Oh, there he is. Okay. So he's panicked. He's there. What would it take for my missile to get there? So I'm going to show you what a blaster bomb could do. We already know what that is. It looks like he's actually repicked up a weapon, so that's bad news. So the famous blaster launcher, if you have not seen it already, this is actually going to be really fun. It'll be kind of interesting to see if I can get there in enough moves. Okay, you say launch missile, okay? And what you can do is set waypoints. So I'm going to set the first waypoint for here. The second to the hallway. I'm going to turn the corner, go all the way this way, down this corridor, front of the mirror, and hit the wall. So my accuracy is good. I should have no problems at all. The missile will follow along all of these waypoints, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way through 5, 6, 7, and hit this guy. Hit the wall beside this guy, and he is going to be obliterated. Pray for me. Oh, that is just fancy dancy. What do you have on him? That is that should be the last alien we have cleared, I believe. We did it. Awesome. We cleared an alien base with 0 casualties. We took some of our most experienced troopers. We were able to get a great rating of 1330 or 1313, which is awesome. We can pretty much screw up the entire rest of the month, no problem, and we'll still have a positive rating. And I'm pretty sure Australia is going to be happy, considering they weren't in the last end of the month go. Unfortunately, we didn't get any Area 15. That's one of the bad things about it. But that being said, it was a great mission. So, and of course, we also have to show off what the blaster launcher does, and you can see how incredibly powerful that weapon is once you reverse engineer it. Unfortunately, the ammo for it costs Alarium 115, so we tend to, of course, be very sparing with its the blaster bombs itself. This has been Army P for eXplorminate. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.